He's the kind of guy that'll listen to something that somebody else has got is really good, and he'll think, I could do that. I could do that, damn it. I can do it better, you know, and he'll wait for his chance.
Okay, Iggy then. Iggy.
Joe the boy.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay.
When the fire broke out on the Rio Grande, put my foot to the board and she laid up the sand with the horse of the South track tailing behind. Father and so please, when the
You've known each other for years, haven't you?
Yeah, for 6 years.
Where did you meet?
What inspired this?
Where did you meet?
In a bar. In a bar. In New York. Yeah. You sure? we were both unrecognized at the time, so we had a lot to, in common.
But you knew.
What Jimmy was doing, I'd never seen Jimmy, really. But I'd heard some of his albums, and it sounded like, I don't know, nihilistic rock. It was nihilism.
But well, that's
Which
true.
fascinates me.
I
love nihilism.
Like most of them, a lot of them, I just do it, and then just, there it is. And if it's bad, he'll kind of go, I don't think that's your best work, Jim, you know, or something like that.
David.
Okay, let's take a look at the first thing. What's that? Could this be Iggy Pop, huh?
It certainly could be Iggy Pop. That's Iggy Pop in 1976, as I saw him, when we were living in Berlin. That's a picture of Jim turning blue in his apartment in Berlin.
Was with David Bowie.
Yeah.
Right? Very good friend.
No, you mean he played piano in my band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He played a very low profile.
He was with me.
Right?
Yeah.
No, but you've worked together sort of record-wise, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on the slide, too.
I know.
You what?
Well, we're about to show you one now.
Oh,
DJ
yeah,
David
let's
Bowie.
see.
See what you think of this one.
Hi, Davey.
My stuff
Cyborg?
is very different. Mine comes from sort of up to, from there, and Jimmy's comes from about here down to, about there.
Do you dislike America?
No, I like the plains of America. I like New Mexico very much, and the Rio Grande and around that area. But I don't like American cities too much. I like the real cities like Chicago and Detroit. Whereas Detroit has real people energetically trying to survive. But in Los Angeles, it's fabrication.
We're all fans of yours. You are a legend, and you're a good friend.
Terrific.
You're a very good friend of David Bowie.
Yeah, he's been a real good friend to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now he's written a song about you and songs about you.
Oh boy, I don't know.
Gene Genie is supposed to be about you, isn't it?
Well, I think, you know, you throw a lot of stuff into the soup when you write a song.
Now David's on the show next week.
Wow.
So what should I ask him? Give me a question I should ask David Bowie.
Oh man, ask to see his socks.
1 week later.
Do you know Iggy Pop?
Funnily you should say that. I've got his socks with me.
I asked him what I should ask you next week, and he said, what socks are you wearing? Are these Iggy socks?
No, those are my socks.
What are the ones you're wearing?
The same identical pair.
The mem shows?
Yeah.
All right, okay, all right then. See, Iggy's still here, by the way. He wants to wave to you.
That's...
He's there, he's there.
That's Jim thinking. That's Jim thinking on his feet.
Totally. Now.
Totally.
Here, let's talk about some of these photos here. Do you mind? What do you got here? What are we looking at?
Hi, thank you. This is Lou Reed. This is Iggy Pop, and this is myself. There was a momentary. At this particular time, there was the idea that maybe we could usurp the Osmonds if we got together, but it never really panned out.
He was, he put on a fright mask, a plastic, hideous monster mask, like you buy in a cheap Halloween store, and sat down at the piano and played that music. And his assistant put on a fright mask, and she was jumping around the room to the weird music, but I didn't think it was weird. I was like, that's it. That is it. And knocked up a lyric for it in 20 minutes.